On October 22, 2013, the United Nations Development Program Curacao organized the National Conference, Inclusive Development, Difficult Decisions, Bright Future. This conference served as a kickoff event for the UNDP project called Curacao Capacita, Incluyende Inspiramente. The main focus of the conference was inclusion. Opening of the conference was done by the Minister of Economic Development, Mr. Stanley Palm.
We need to change our mindset. We need to build capacity. We need to work together, and we need to innovate ways to help bring this nation together and create a desired development.
Keynote speakers were Mr. Stephen Coutinho and Dr. Inyang Abong Harstrup, going beyond dialogue an integral view on the development. Only once we understand each other's frame of reference, our view of the world and our roles in it, can we continue.
Development means more salaries for more people.
South-South. According to Dr. Abong Harstrup, Curacao should plan an innovative way relevant for decades to come. One way of doing this is joining the southern countries in the so-called South-South cooperations.
South-South is a philosophy that was born in the 70s out of the non-aligned movement and a desire of southern countries emerging from colonialism, etc., to share and learn from each other based on sovereignty, national leadership and ownership, and the principles of friendship. And sharing a similar culture and historical path, they would work together. Today it is important because of all the emerging southern countries. Of course, we know the big three, India, Brazil, China, and let's add South Africa. But there are many countries in Africa, Asia, Latin America, and the Caribbean that are joining those ranks steadily as we speak. It has now become an imperative, largely with the failings of the North from their financial and their economic crisis. It is more natural with the growth of the South that the southern nations work together to learn, share information, and trade, and build their economies together.
The Curacao inclusion symbol is a tangible way to visualize the intention to work together between different groups and on different levels. First, participants write down their personal contribution towards the progress of Curacao. This personal message is then ratified by the participants by pressing their thumbprint in balls of clay. The clay fingerprints will be integrated into a final symbol, inspired by the structure of DNA, bringing the message that different small parts add to a strong and inclusive collective. The Curacao inclusion symbol will symbolize the diversity and potential of Curacao as a young nation working together towards a bright future. Participants of the conference actively took part in different work sessions. No matter which framework we choose, it needs to be all-inclusive. Transforming an economy cannot happen without transforming people's minds. Leaders, especially women in leadership positions in Curacao, need to develop programs to promote women's economic empowerment. This can be done by contacting women who have been successful in business and who wish to grow their business. The objective of this work session was to obtain ideas and suggestions regarding best practices and the international approach regarding the role of the media in development processes. Additionally, to stimulate the members of the media for a collaboration effort regarding the UNDP project. During lunch break, there was an interactive lady lunch. This was an informal discussion regarding options for South-South cooperation for Curacao. It is not possible to have development without growth, neither the other way around. An inside approach is needed. This session focused on the dynamics of inclusive development with international examples. A local and concrete example of successful inclusion is the group of youth leaders who are already included in the UNDP process. The conference was successfully ended by the inclusion ceremony, led by Mr. Jeroen Heuvel, where participants hummed together.
Iedereen zijn eigen toon, begin maar.
And regardless of the diversity in tones, this still resulted into a united resonance of sound. One sound, by including people and inspiring minds, providing hope for Curaçao's bright future. Curaçao capacita, incluye gente y inspira mente. Are you included? Botei?